I wanted to come on here today and talk about the first time I realized that in some scenarios, inclusion can definitely be a bad thing. I've been a behavior support worker for over 15 years, and some of these things I started to see come in the early stages, I really didn't like. The whole diversity, equity, inclusion. And of course, they started with these individuals with disabilities first. And you know why? It's because they're the most vulnerable. A lot of the individuals that I've supported throughout the years have had a hard time, fitting in, I'll say, in society with some of the behavioral issues that they face daily. And that's why there's been behavior modification plans, behavior support plans, different types of plans set up to ensure that these people are as successful as they can be in their day-to-day life. One thing I've noticed from my many years of working in this field is that a key to success for these individuals is a routine. They need to have a routine, and once they have a certain schedule and they're used to living by that, you will see a huge improvement in the behaviors that they have. I think it's important to realize that sometimes these people who are on a successful path now and doing very well, it has taken many, many years to figure out what's going to work best for them. Many different programs, many different medical changes. It's not an easy thing to do, and you could imagine how hard it must be on this person themselves to go through all of this before you get things on a good path for them. So here's where the issue lies. When they started to come out with this diversity, equity, inclusion stuff, the government would give your agency lump sums of money if you would commit to this new style of future for these people. Now, they're giving this funding to agencies who are nonprofit agencies who are dying for money. So, of course, they're going to go along with the diversity, equity, and inclusion no matter what, even if it doesn't have the best interest of the individuals they're supposed to advocate for and support. And this is what I found out working on the front line. So I'm going to give you a perfect example. If you took part in bowling, Special Olympic bowling, like some of these people have for 15, 20 years, you weren't allowed to go to Special Olympics bowling anymore. You know why? Because everybody else there that's around you had a disability, and that was a bad look for inclusion. You were encouraged to take this person you support out to a movie or out to do something else. Even if that's what they chose to do, you had to encourage them to do something different. Same thing with dances. There used to be dances for individuals who have special needs. Now let's really think about this. Let's use our heads. If somebody in life wants to find a girlfriend or a boyfriend, they have a disability, be real with yourself. Where do you think they're going to have the best chance to meet a girlfriend or a boyfriend? At a dance out in the community? Or at a dance with other people who have disabilities, who live in group homes like they do, who take part in the same type of events? It's a no-brainer. And that is when I first realized all these politicians are coming out to these big galas at our head office at the end of the year, signing checks, taking pictures, and looking real good in the name of inclusion. But what they were really doing was a human rights infringement, taking away everything that these individuals loved. Dances, friendships, communities, all of these gatherings that they were not allowed to go to any longer, all in the name of inclusion. Let me know what you think about that. Is that really inclusive? Because a lot of these things that they say are so inclusive are actually the complete opposite.